So, the internet's talking about Arnold's message about modern bodybuilding. Many top bodybuilders have been reacting or offended. Did you know about this? Well, if you've yet to hear about that, don't worry, we've got you covered, so sit back, relax, and watch this video until the very end. Hello folks, this is Bodybuilding Olympians, your all-time favorite channel. Without any further delays, let's get into the video, guys. Arnold Schwarzenegger is, without a doubt, the best bodybuilder of all time. He's won the Mr. Olympia competition 7 times. When Arnold, who has done more for the world of bodybuilding than anybody else on earth, speaks passionately about the future of bodybuilding, we pay attention. And yet, Arnold has recently criticized bodybuilding in a lecture. So, why is Arnold acting independently now? Why would he act in such a way towards his fellow bodybuilders? Has he lost sight of his roots and love for bodybuilding because he's grown so accustomed with his success? Is he resentful that the current generation of bodybuilders is receiving the applause and the agitation that was once his? Let's start with a small introduction about who Arnold is, even though he doesn't require an intro from anyone because everyone knows him. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a professional bodybuilder, a politician who has served the California's 38th governor, and a talented actor, among other things, although he is best renowned for his physique. So what was the message that kept the internet and media so active among bodybuilders? The message Arnold told the media or public was, quote, "I think that the sport of bodybuilding is at a crossroads. I think that the sport of bodybuilding can go through the roof and become part of the Olympics, become an Olympic sport and accepted by the general public in a huge way. Now, people have gotten used to buying in that this is a beautiful body. The bodybuilders and the support of bodybuilding have gotten to the next step. Suddenly, the body does not look acceptable simply because it's too big, too enormous, and doesn't have any talent behind it." End quote. Well, now you know the message by Arnold about modern bodybuilding. Let's look at what some of the other bodybuilders have to say about that. Bodybuilding is all about shaping muscles in the body into a form that is aesthetically pleasing to the bodybuilder themselves or the admirers. Knowing exactly where to stop is an art in itself. The mission for a bodybuilder is not only building massive muscles, but knowing exactly how far they should take it. Everyone has their own opinion on how a perfect body should be. Each individual has to figure out their vision of perfect. Arnold was respected for his balanced proportion, but with his increased population of mass monsters, Arnold issued a stern warning and professed that this current breed of bodybuilders is destroying the sport of bodybuilding and athletes. Ronnie Coleman on Arnold's message. He won the Mr. Olympia Championship title for 8 consecutive years. It's not child play after all. Also, he won 26 IFBB titles. Yes, that's right, he sounds so much more popular and heavy. He's also one of the 2 superstars of bodybuilding. Although the thoughts of 2 legendary bodybuilders didn't go hand in hand, Ronnie said it wouldn't have mattered to him at this time. But he has to upgrade himself for this era. Phil Heath's reaction. Arnold's slightly rude and harsh comments about modern bodybuilding have become controversial by now. Yeah, well, we know that by now. He called it rubbish. It seems like he never liked you being around. Being in control gives no other connection or sacrifice. Rambo, Arnold's reaction message. Size, aesthetics, and proportionality are all factors that affect a bodybuilder's physique. However, some end up focusing on only the size and some of the proportionality. Not all bodybuilders were happy with Arnold's words. Everyone has their opinion on what and how a perfect body should be, and each individual has to decide what that means to them. Arnold said in his comments that many athletes don't know when to stop, and it's killing them. We know you love Arnold because he's a legend with a Greek god physique. But you should know that we love Arnold too, which is why you have to hit that subscribe button before we move any further with the video. And make sure you smash that like button with as much enthusiasm as you do your bicep curls. Don't you want to know why Arnold hates modern bodybuilding so much? We all know that Arnold had an amazing physique, and he even held the top titles in bodybuilding for an entire decade. He is also one of those who changed the view of gyms for the public. Earlier, the public thought gyms were just hangout places where semi-clad and sweaty men grunted and groaned while flexing their bulging muscles to the mirrors as they lifted weights. Arnold changed all of that. He showed America, no, the whole world, a different image of bodybuilding. His personality matched his body, which is exactly what you need to do. Everything becomes dirty when social stigma is involved. Bodybuilding is yet again becoming a dirty word. People now think of bodybuilding as the world of steroid use. Now people, please don't get us wrong, we know that only some people use steroids and drugs to build up their muscles. Many hardworking guys and gals are incredibly dedicated, focused and intelligent. Even their pure muscularity in itself is amazing. And let's face it, some are genetically gifted. The current breed of bodybuilders doesn't inspire anyone, nor normal people, to be like them. They are just like mass monsters, huge beyond all proportions, or even freaks. The majority of the population does not find this look more attractive or aesthetic. Most people we talk to use words like ew and gross to describe these bodybuilders. Arnold sees all of these too clearly and recently lashes out at the judging of a current top bodybuilding event. If you want a physique like a Greek god, or even better, like Arnold, then make sure you subscribe to us at Bodybuilding Olympians. He said there are no shortcuts. Reps, reps, and reps. The American Dream. By 1983, Arnold had achieved the American Dream. He is the greatest. It took him a very long and rough journey with a lot of hard work to get to where he is now. The former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, had many obstacles to overcome. He's like a big, flowing fountain of motivation for people all over the world, no matter what field they're in or whether they're interested in performing or bodybuilding. Arnold is the role model for most of the young, aspiring bodybuilders. The respect for Arnold is much higher than anything else. Arnold is so many things other than a bodybuilder. He's an actor, a politician, a businessman, a filmmaker, an investor, and retired professional bodybuilder. It was unquestionably a huge step for the Terminator star to relocate from his birthplace of a tiny Austrian hamlet called Dahl to the United States to chase his bodybuilding ambitions. However, he feels that the phrase America, the land of opportunity, has been very accurate for him, and he's pleased that he made that choice. He is very grateful for the country because he has accomplished far more than he could have ever imagined. He was the youngest Mr. World in 1967, and he won the Mr. Olympia 6 times in succession. The most prestigious honor in bodybuilding began in 1970. He easily acknowledges his using of steroids and adds that they were legal back then. "I don't know what else I'd do," Schwarzenegger told the German newspaper Süddeutsche Zeitung. "So I'll continue until I stop breathing." So take his advice and do it. Arnold Schwarzenegger expressed his gratitude to the country for allowing him to experience the American Dream on July 4th, the occasion of the US Independence Day. The actor captioned a unique film that he posted on social media. "I'm appreciative that you allow me to enjoy the American ideal. To ensure that a black kid born in Minneapolis can realize that goal in the same way that a bodybuilder born in Austria was able to, we must battle every single day." On July 4th, the US Independence Day, Arnold Schwarzenegger expressed his gratitude to the country for allowing him the chance to pursue the American ideal. "Happy birthday, USA," the performer captioned a unique video he posted. "I appreciate you allowing me to experience the American ideal. We must battle every day to ensure that this goal becomes true for a black kid born in Minneapolis as it did for a white bodybuilder born in Austria." Let us know which one you prefer, modern bodybuilding or old school traditional bodybuilding. Also, let us know what you think about this video and Arnold's message down below. Arnold once said, "I don't walk away from things that I think are unfinished." And I, for one, think it's the right time to take his words and don't walk away from us without slamming that subscribe button to Bodybuilding Olympians. We'll meet again for another video in the future, but until then, thank you for watching.